Hello, this is going to be a collective reading for the second half of June 2025. What do I want to use? Going to use these. The smoke from the sage, well not sage, the cedar, and it's fresh cedar too. Well, I had to dry it out, but it's like natural, real cedar from like outside. And it got so smoky, it made the fire alarm go off. So it might go off again, but I like it. It's giving it a good cleaning. So if the fire is still going, I have to open the window, of course. But yeah, I love it. It smells so good. So you can smell the difference. It smells more foresty. Just pick it right off the tree outside. I was like, what? I ain't never buying any more cedar, ever. Unless I get like the oil or like the cones or something, the incense. Because I do like to use those sometimes. What do we have for the collective? For the second half of June, 2025. Doubt at the heart. So I feel like somebody is not having faith in something, and this is the moon with the water. This is giving me something hidden. Even dark magic with this dark water here. Something feminine, something with a mother maybe, or females or women. Something's hidden, and that's why somebody's doubtful too. Maybe you feel this. You feel that something is hidden, something is a mystery. Look, balancing the scales. Something needs to be balanced. That's why somebody is having doubt. It's not that you're just not having faith or you're not a hopeful person. It's that there's something going on and behind the scenes, and it's secret, and your intuition, your heart especially, is telling you when you start getting heart palpitations and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, all of this witchcraft and stuff has a lot. Heart disease is the biggest. More people die from heart disease than anything else on the planet, right? As far as disease goes. The ritual is about the heart. Jesus, the heart. Mary with the flaming heart. The dragon heart. It's watered down, but it's still good. It's a cold latte, a cold chai latte. I never had that before. But you warm it up first, you make it warm, and then you freeze it. Well, not freeze it. Or you could freeze it, probably tastes good like that, actually. Like a frap. Repelled is at the throat. So I feel like you spoke something out, and it gave you some kind of protection, or it repelled something. And this has to do with the water too. There's water, bubbles on this card, or like somebody's under the water. I'm telling you, this has something to do with dark magic. Feminine, very feminine. Black magic is very feminine. It throws off the hormones and messes with the masculine energy. That's why the boys come out, special. Uncomfortable. So something is uncomfortable at the sacral. So yeah, because of these doubts and this unfair stuff going on, and you feeling like you're underwater, like somebody is trying to make you a victim. And it could be family. I feel like you're a victim of some kind of family. That's why you're doubtful. Compromise is at the root. I feel like somebody's going to have to compromise because something needs to be balanced. And at the crown, you repelled something. I feel like you got a victory here. I feel like somebody is going to have to compromise because they're going to be made to feel so uncomfortable until they balance things out or attempt to. You know, pride and ego at the crown. And then we have obstacles. Or no, destruction. Nice. Like that's like the tower with the hurricane vibrations and mirroring. Somebody could be trying to mirror you, copy you, doppelganger you. That's why they're giving you doubts. Could be somebody in your family close to you. Somebody's trying to victimize you. This has been happening for a long time too with family. There's children here. This could go back to your childhood. It's funny how the root and the family card are like kind of the same colors. None of the other cards are like that. Something is coming, something destructive is coming, or it's already happening with this doubts here. Getting Libra here, I'm getting Leo here, you know, because of the scales, of course, and because of the pride and ego. I'm getting Scorpio and Scorpio and Aries. I'm also getting Cancer here with the moon. I feel like it has something to do with the mother or mother figures in your life, women in particular in your family. What's the doubts with the destruction on top? What is the doubts for my collective and the destruction? I feel like somebody is being haunted here with this uncomfortable. This is this the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, this is the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, this is family, legacy, money. Somebody is doubting something because there's been some kind of destruction, or there is destruction coming. What is this? Is this the 10? Yeah, this is the 10 of Swords in the reverse underneath, balancing the scales. So somebody has been betrayed. I mean, this family might have left somebody for dead. 10-10 could be, you know, important. That's on the board with the 10 of Swords in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Fool in reverse, 0. And, you know, 10 has zeros. 1 0 1 0 0. The Fool card in reverse, repelled. Somebody repelled some kind of foolish energy, someone that was trying to keep you from a new beginning. They were trying to victimize you. Some family was trying to keep you in an old cycle. Maybe so they could have they could mooch off of your legacy. Something that you're obviously not even worried about here. This person is, doesn't have any money. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like somebody is going to be uncomfortable until they give up some kind of balance. And it has to do with money. This is at the heart. Family, money. What's the victim in the family? Maybe you repelled some kind of stupid lies or... Someone doesn't have favor. Ace of Cups, wow, somebody's getting new money and new love, and it's right at the same, these go together, these go together, and these go together. So, You got 2 aces here. You got 2 tens, that's like endings. Then you got a 0. It's in the reverse, but then you got 2 aces. That's like, it's in the reverse 0, but it's still a 0. It's just giving me like ends, endings, beginnings. You repelled something. I feel like you repelled this full energy in reverse, going around in another circle, another loop for these people. I feel like somebody is very is treasured amongst the spirits, because it's full in reverse. I feel like somebody's getting a new beginning because it says repelled, you know. Somebody has repelled this kind of joker energy, like bad joker, and that's the worst. That's the worst kind of energy. Compromise at the root. Somebody gonna have to compromise. They're gonna have to make something fair. The Emperor, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Too many came out though. But that was the leader and some lies. What's the compromise? Eight of Cups. So somebody's going to have to compromise or walk away from something that they've built. My hair. Okay. That was my hair. In my eye. What's at the crown? What is at the crown? Somebody's gonna have to walk away from this legacy or something that they stole. Yeah, because something is going back to somebody. Somebody's proud and egotistical, and they are probably over entitled and took too much. Somebody from the past, something from the past, somebody backstabbed or betrayed somebody from the past. This is very karmic. Very, very karmic. Especially with it having to do with family and justice and stuff like that. That's very karmic. Somebody's getting a new beginning and somebody isn't able to get in on that beginning with this person because of what they did in the past. This is the Five of Swords. So somebody sabotaged something maybe and somebody had to walk away. Just the Five of Swords clarifying the Eight of Cups. This is abandoning something that you worked on, something that you have some kind of emotional attachment to. Maybe you had to compromise. Maybe this is going to be what makes somebody feel uncomfortable because something isn't fair. This compromise that you had to make wasn't fair. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's no confusion about this sabotage and that this was unfair. There's no confusion about it. The High Priestess in reverse, maybe somebody is speaking about this. This was people working together. Yeah. I feel like somebody is speaking on this that worked with these people. The High Priestess, again, is somebody that was part of the group. She's high society. She's definitely part of powerful groups and organizations. The Ace of Swords. Yes, somebody's telling the truth about something that happened that made somebody walk away from something. And I feel like that's because Spirit is making somebody very uncomfortable. It's too many. Let's go on. That's what I think. We have the Ace of Swords here. That's some truth coming out. Something that Spirit is making somebody feel uncomfortable, so they're going to come out with this truth. This High Priestess, that is part of an organization. She's part of the church. She's part of the group. She doesn't say anything usually. She keeps it on the hush. She's, you know, sneaky. And she goes along with the organization. And something wasn't right. Something wasn't right, and this person is coming out and saying something. Good for her. Because there's no confusion about the shade of this. And with the Three of Cups, it was people working together to sabotage somebody. Could have been lying on them, saying horrible things about them, things that were untrue. It's bad to mess up somebody's reputation. A lot of times a person's reputation is all they have. You know, especially like if you're a dancer or something and you are very popular and you do good things, but you know, your reputation is all you have because your job isn't something that's respected, and you can easily be thrown into, you know, the dungeon with all the rest of the hoes if your reputation, people lying on your reputation. It's crazy. What's the Six of Cups in reverse? The Six of Coins. Yeah, somebody's going to have to make something fair. And this Six of Cups, where is it at? Did it come out? Yeah, here. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's going to want to apologize for sabotaging someone and stealing. Seven of Swords and causing a heavy burden. Somebody is dropping these burdens, though. This is about somebody's work. This all right there. Somebody has to be fair. Something in the past. This is the Empress that they did this to. Or this could be a mother. But this is the Empress. That's why somebody is going to be feeling really uncomfortable. Ace of Wands, and this Empress is going to be getting her energy back. That's 3 aces here. 5 of Cups. Somebody's been in melancholy, sadness. I think that's somebody's going to be uncomfortable. They're going to be very, very uncomfortable because of what they did to this Empress. Somebody from your past, a family member, whoever betrayed you. They might have took some money from you. This Ace of Pentacles kept you from having an opportunity, but you're getting this opportunity. The balancing scales, the Tower in the reverse. This is going to be a slow tower. It's not going to be a bam tower, and the tower is here. So it might be a couple of towers. It might be a bam tower, and it might be also, you know, a slow tower. I think that Saturn and Aries things are going to be, it's going to be a slow tower. People's karma is going to last. Just like these blessings of Saturn last, the karma lasts too, a long time. That's why this is such it's crazy. I can't believe that this time, I can't believe that this alignment is here now. It's perfect. Somebody is in control of their life. And something is not ending for someone. Someone tried to bring a death to somebody, but they didn't die. And this is going to cause a very slow tower to come in. These people are going to have tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. The Emperor is here. He's in the upright. What is this Emperor in the upright here? Maybe this Emperor has control of himself again. This could have been a relationship that people were trying to keep you from. Where's the Ace of Cups is here? Very much victim, family, trying to make you a victim. Ain't that a bitch? Four of Wands, yeah, this is about a home. Somebody has control over their home, over their temple, I'm even hearing. So somebody else isn't going to have control of the Tower in the reverse. That's interesting. I feel like this Emperor has control over himself, and he's going to make things right. So he's been controlled. The Five of Wands in the reverse. Somebody can't fight something. Somebody feels something. That's where this uncomfortable is coming from. It's just starting. It's going to be a long tower. You think you feel uncomfortable now. Give it a few months. Wait till next year. Oof. Wait till the year after that. The year after that. Oh my. Can you stand the rain? It's going to be about persevering and enduring. That's what this karma is about. You're going to have to just take it and endure it for years. And it's going to get heavier and heavier every day, every week, every month, every year. This isn't the time to be racking up karma. That's why I say people stay your ass away from these people, these high priestesses and shit in reverse. Now they coming out and telling people shit after the damage is already done type of broads. Like, no. Come on. Ten of Coins. Wow, clarifying the Ten of Coins. This is a lot of money. A lot of money. Somebody is fighting, they can't fight it. They're going to have to do something about a lot of money. Three of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's not heartbroken. So that means that somebody is starting to see things very clearly. They're juggling. They might be juggling. Somebody's juggling. They see something very clearly. And somebody can't defend themselves from all this money. Something about a legacy. Two of them might be Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that's some shady broad. Some shady ass broad. Who do we have here? We have the Emperor and the Empress. So we have Libra, Taurus, and Aries here. We have Scorpio here. We have Pisces. We have Scorpio twice. I didn't realize that. We have the Death card here twice. Death in reverse. I mean, not twice. We have the Tower. Tower and Death. A lot of Scorpionic energy. Something is ending. A lot of Libra energy too. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. She's shady as hell. And money hungry. Do anything for money. Anything. Sacrifice your ass, throw you in a ditch like somebody tried to do here with this Ten of Swords. Three of Cups. Yeah, people are celebrating this. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Look at that. Somebody repelled something. It's definitely a lot of money here. This is about money. Ten of Swords again. Somebody repelled. Somebody didn't die. That's what happened. They did not die. What is this? 10 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. And that's all that's coming out is the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. As far as 10s go, did the Wands come out? I feel like the Wands came out. Swords. The Ace of Wands came out. Five of Wands. Oh. Just the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles keep coming out everywhere. The Hierophant, definitely a family. Could be a Taurus here. This is something that's supposed to be traditional. Death again. Something is dying with these. That's better. The Death card is a lot of Scorpio. Something is definitely dying. A lot of endings. Tens. I mean, this is a lot of cards I'm pulling, but it's 2 decks. Too many. Scorpio, death. Something is ending. Somebody might, with the not having a new beginning and being repelled, somebody might pass. Because it's just a lot of death here. The Moon. I feel like somebody's going to get something secretly, or these people were doing this secretly. That Moon came out. Cancer energy. A lot of water energy. Pisces. Scorpio and Cancer are out here. Aries, Libra, Taurus are out here. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, these people were working together, your family, under the moon and shit, to cause you problems, have you having to defend yourself, or spiritually having you have to defend yourself so you're not able to get love, or probably not even able to work if you're constantly trying to defend yourself spiritually. That could like drive you crazy, especially if you don't know what's going on. I hope they're ready for this long tower. You got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody was attacking you spiritually. Maybe even with sex magic and being reckless with your sexual energy. Sharing it with people, with funky nasty hoes too, the dirtiest, dustiest, most vile, temperamental hoes he could find, because that's what really messes up your energy and have you off, because these broads are disgusting. Find the dirtiest mouth bitches he could find, purposely. I hope you know that. I hope you bitches know that. That's what these men do. They find your the dustiest, funky mouth broad to put in this Empress energy. To bring it down. Because there's not really any other way to do that. Somebody is pregnant. This Santa Muerte. That's what I was talking about, that the goddess of death. La Muerte or Santa Muerte. La means like undesirable too, like the feminine form of all the words. It means like a curse. That la in front of everything, you gotta kind of dig it up, but it means like a curse. These people and their hatred for women and the goddess energy is like insane. It's crazy that they're coming up now, and and they don't like the goddess. It's crazy, and everybody's fighting for them, and they're fighting against. It's crazy. Woo! It's not gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna be an earthquake, or definitely an earthquake and water. That's what I've been seeing. I can't believe that it's been like terrorists. Well, that's what they say. you know, with the cars and stuff. And I was saying it's going to be like terrorists, because I did see a lot of cars burning and stuff like that. And I was like, what is this? Like, it didn't occur to me that it would be like anarchy in the streets. You know, I was just like, this has to be like a terrorist attack. I didn't know it was going to be more protests and stuff. And I just can't believe that y'all haven't learned from that. Y'all are still out here protesting. What has it done? Nothing. Hasn't done nothing. 9 of Swords. Oh, I just can't believe it. I'm so disappointed in my people. So disappointed. 9 of Swords, and that's being in your head. I'm so disappointed, but I'm trying to let it go, because there's no point. 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. Somebody's gonna come apologize to a fiery energy, this Empress energy, somebody that's sexy, and they were like trying to make her look imbalanced. A Queen of Cups in the reverse, a mother figure probably in this family, the matriarch, whoever, you know, everybody listens to. But somebody's getting this Ace of Coins, this King of Pentacles. This has been happening a long time. Somebody is strong here. I said Leo, this ego and pride came out, the strength came out. So maybe somebody's ego and their pride has had to step in hell of her because of all these doubts and stuff that people, maybe somebody needed to have that ego and needed to have that pride in, not in an unhealthy way, but enough to combat all this with this 9 of Wands here. That's fire. Leo, also Virgo. And Virgos are very competitive. They're going to keep it on the low, but they're very, very competitive. And somebody knew something. You knew something, you know, especially with this Leo, Virgo here. This Leo knew something, felt something was off, felt like, so sometimes Leos will know what's going on and they'll just keep doing what they do because they're going to be who they are, you know, and people will be taking advantage and they know. And then one day, they just, because, you know, Leos are like that. They're not no arguers. The Leos that I know aren't nobody to just sit and argue. They be like, okay, they're kind of nonchalant like Virgos. And they just, you'll be thinking everything is cool and then somebody will be on the floor. They so quick. And Leos are strong. They're every Leo I know is a good fighter. Every single one. And they just got power behind them. See the difference between them and Aries. Leos are very strong. They just really are. Like, if you go work out with one of them motherfuckers, you are not going to win. You're not going to run faster. You're not going to run longer. It's like they have this drive in them that is just really strong. They don't tire. You know? Aries, though, is like, bam! You know, that to me could be... Leo represents strength, though, because it's stable. It's fixed. So it's going to, like I said, it could run that extra mile. It could, you know. Aries is like, pow! It's going to hit you hard. You know? And it's going to make a mess. Like, that is like a different kind of energy. But both of them are very strong. There's a lot of endings coming. I feel like it's something to do with a family, a group, some businesses. It's all in the collective, though. Like, everything that you're seeing with the, you know, they're following the money trail and shit like that. All of that. These businesses, these people that have been giving up this money, they need to really look at Houston. Look at all that, and by the border. And the Bahamas. They should do that. But they are. People are already being watched, been being watched for a long time. So, a lot of things about to come back into balance, and the people that have been doing shady shit and, you know, taking advantage of their own people and stuff like that, they're out of here. Taking advantage of people, period, it's not going to fly anymore. That's what I have collected. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope that it gives you some hope. Things are changing. Something is very karmic here. When things are karmic, you have to just let them play out, unfortunately. You know, but it always works out for the best. So, that is what I have, and I will see you next time. Peace.